The most meta players in each position, the episode that you guys love a lot. What is up, man? It's your boy MetaMike. Welcome back, boys, to a brand new video on the channel. And today we do have, basically, as I said, the most meta players in each position, man. Yeah, FIFA is at a weird state. You know, it is currently December. What are we, like 3 months in this game? And yeah, EA have released a lot of promos, a lot of promo cards. So yeah, we're obviously going to see the most meta players in each position out of all those promos. So yeah, if you obviously are new, please hit that like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, before we get into it, I'm going to obviously shout out the person that commented on my latest video. If you want to get featured, all you got to do is comment first. I always say it, boys, we're going to see who commented first. Actually, I'm really intrigued to see that is the main man, Rithvik. I think it's Rithvik. What's up, my guy? Thank you so much. Right there. I think you also stated a team, so I will try and build you a team. I build your teams out soon, probably in a day or two. Right there. You gotta give me time. You know, it's very difficult to do those teams, man. So because a lot of people have a lot of untradables, man. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna jump into it, man. If you don't know how the series works, basically the most meta players in each position, if that makes sense. So like I'll show you, yeah, the best goalies. So I'll do a cheap to medium, medium to expensive, 2 categories, and then obviously all positions. You'll get it as I go right there. But yeah, for this one I don't have any price range on goalkeepers, because I feel like the goalkeepers, you don't really need a price range on them, and you either have a cheap goalkeeper, you have an expensive one. And for me personally, these are the best goalkeepers, price like not even included, to be fair. I don't really make that relative for goalkeepers, because you got Casillas. If you have him, fair play, he'll do well. A little bit short, but he's decent. You got Czech. I mean, any goalkeeper would do ideal for you, but in my opinion, the best one for me is probably Donnarumma in form, man. He's absolutely insane. Links to a lot of players. That's another good link. Sorry, another good factor. So yeah, also Pope, probably the best cheap one. I always state him right there. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you guys think is the best goalie, because goalies are very, very weird, man, in every FIFA right there, man. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the center backs, man. So yeah, as I can show you now, we're gonna do the cheap to medium what is it, price range right there for this category. So it's cheap to medium price center backs. We got the likes of Koulibaly. You got all the gold cards that are obviously meta, you know, like that a lot of people know they're meta, you know, like Van Dijk, Koundé. And I think these gold cards are very, very cheap right now. Obviously with all the promos, as I stated, man, it really, really brings down the price, these new promos. So yeah, we got the likes of obviously Araujo, which didn't really go that far, because Uruguay didn't go that far. I mean, they went somewhat decent, got knocked out right there alongside Ghana. You got Tomori as well. Schlotterbeck, which did get recently an inform, not an inform, sorry, an upgrade. So we're looking at a card that is 17k. You can pick him up, and do bear in mind he can go up in price or can go up in rating when he obviously does go back, or when things go back to normal in terms of league games right there. So man, if you slap a shadow on this man, he goes to a 91 rated center back for 17k, boys. 90 pace, 95 defending. Look at that stats. That is absolutely insane. And agility and balance is actually nice. I think he could go down as the best cheap center back, if not the best valued card in this game. 100% pick him up if you have a Bundesliga team, man. So yeah, we got the likes of Kera, which in my opinion, talking about best valued cards, Kera is up there as well. So you can even link him alongside what is his name? I just stated his name, Schlotterbeck. Yeah, it's some nice German center backs, man, right there. And then maybe goalkeeper, just get a German guy as well. So yeah, if you had a shadow for him, he goes to a 91 rated center back as well. So 2 91 rated center backs for 40,000 coins. Now, what more do you need, boys? Come on, man. If you're rocking even a medium team where you are allocated more coins for your midfield and your attack, you can have a cheap defense that is still insane. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and he has a decent agility and balance. So we're looking at the likes of Ben White. We got Kerr. We got obviously Kim Min Jae, which does look still absolutely amazing. A little bit expensive. If you're talking about center backs that are cheap to medium, yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but still very, very nice card if you're rocking a Serie A team right there. Jump over to the next one. It is the medium to expensive. Now this time we're looking at the center backs that are medium to expensive. We're looking at the icons. We're looking at the World Cup icons. We're looking at the World Cup FUT hero cards, and as you can see, the benchman, absolutely insane cards. We got Puyol, which people don't think is meta. Trust me, if you slap a shadow just to try boost that acceleration and sprint speed, he's going to be absolutely amazing for you. You don't really need pace in your center backs, I've noticed. Just don't have like under 70 pace, if that makes sense. Because yeah, if you have rock Puyol, he's going to be amazing. Just have him alongside someone that is, I would say, more agility and balance, you know, like the likes of as I showed, that Schlotterbeck, that Kera, even the likes of this more, because if you look at this more, boys, I'll show you right now. This man has 81 agility and 82 balance. Like, that is absolutely insane. for center back card, and he's actually down in price right now, man. But I definitely think I'll still stand by my word. I did a segment of the best center backs, top 10. Go check that video if you haven't. And I put him in as top 10 because I feel like it's absolutely amazing, man. 93 rated center back for 170k, and he is an icon, man. Fair play right there. Yes. Sorry though for the England fans that got knocked out, man. How are you guys coping with World Cup, man? Honestly, that's why I haven't even been uploading like the past 3 days. Also because I've been lazy, I won't lie. It's holidays, but I should actually grind more and upload more videos, man. But yeah, it's just because of the World Cup, man. I've been watching it. So sad how Ronaldo goes out right there, man. Really sad. But yeah, I just hope at least Messi gets a World Cup. Please, one of the two, man. And it looks like more likely for Messi, hopefully. Something just tells me though that Croatia for some reason will win it. I don't know why. Something just tells me their team is stacked, man, and they know exactly how to play, you know, with nerves, if that makes sense. They've been in a lot of penalty shootouts and stuff. So yeah, jump over to all these cards. By the way, you guys know, man, they're absolutely insane. I don't really need to speak much more about them. Romero could go up in price, could go up in rating. Obviously, the more the merrier. The more Argentina goes up, right there, the more they win. So yeah, Konate really good still. Cordoba really good. Small but good. Kunde probably the best center back that money can buy, in my personal opinion, man. Insane card right there. So yeah, if you add a shadow, this man goes to a 90 rated center back right there. So yeah, very nice card. Jump over to the fullbacks, man. So these are probably the most vital part of anyone's defense, because fullbacks, man, it's either they need to defend, they need to attack, they need to overlap, etc. So yeah, we jump over to the cheap to medium fullbacks, and yeah, these cards are absolutely insane, man, for the price, man. So hence why I added all of them. Cafu is here because he is free, part of the World Cup swaps. So yeah, we're looking at cards that are gold cards. Obviously always going to be meta, like Hakimi, Mendy, Hernandez, Cancelo, Walker. I forgot to add the gold one, apologies for that, but you guys already know, man, he's meta. You got Captain Villa, which is cheap, obviously because of his World Cup card that came out. I definitely think his World Cup card's probably the best left back in the game, in my personal opinion. Hands down. He is so good. Physicality, everything, man. But that is for the other segment. But nonetheless, this one is still very, very nice, you know. If you're rocking a cheap team, you can definitely add him in your team, man. So if you add probably an engine, in my opinion, just to boost that agility and balance, especially for a fullback, if that makes sense, man. So yeah, we've got a lot of agility. Very, very nice balance. Not a lot of agility, sorry. Very nice pace. So yeah, you guys can decide. Maybe save up for the better Captain Villa, which is 500k. I don't know if you want to do that. Nonetheless, if you do see, I just want to turn my fan off right there. You jump over to Frankowski, very, very cheap. I think it is it League One? Yeah, it is League One. Obviously, Lens, RC Lens right there. We got Montiel, very, very nice card. That is obviously from Sevilla, so you can actually add him in your team if you want. If you're rocking a nice La Liga team. So Dest, boys, Sergino Dest, which has actually upgraded. I think because obviously America did win some of the games, obviously knocked out right now. And look at that agility and balance. This card is actually really, really good. The only downfall is his defending, but he does have very, very nice dribbling, very, very nice pace, which is what you need in fullbacks. If you add something like I'm trying to actually see, probably you could add a shadow. A shadow's overkill for pace, but let's see what they add. Probably an engine, I'm guessing. Okay, so people add Anchor, actually. Let us see what Anchor gets him. So Anchor gets him a 86 rated fullback. And I definitely think Anchor could be the play. Firstly, I would add a shadow, man. Just boost everything that needs boosting, if that makes sense. Right there, yeah, we're gonna jump over to the next one. But yeah, these are the best fullbacks right there, man, that are cheap. You know, Frimpong. He actually has a new one. I'm talking about the new one. That is going to be the medium to expensive ranged fullbacks, and we got the likes of obviously him. He's called insane, probably the best valued right back right there. 100k if you do him with fodder. He's going to be like 50k for an absolute, not end game right back, but I definitely think would last you at least 3-4 months, man, because of that pace. Pace is a very, very vital factor, especially if you want to attack with your players, with your fullbacks. He's going to be amazing, as well as the main man Hakimi. Now I feel like Hakimi and Frimpong is not even far off if you look at their stats completely right there. Frimpong's got more pace. He's got much more dribbling. He's got less shooting, obviously. He's got more defending than Hakimi. I mean, for that price range difference, 400k for Hakimi is crazy. But I think Hakimi just feels OP in game, that's why. So fair play to whoever has him. And then you obviously know, as I said, Capti Villa, you got Dani Alves, very, very nice card. You got the likes of obviously the icon cards that are fullbacks. In my opinion, I didn't add all of them. I feel like Carlos and Zambrotta are just, in my opinion, the best. And obviously Cafu was in the last segment. They're just the best, man. I didn't add like Zanetti's and all those cards, you know. I didn't do all that. Nonetheless, you got Quadrado, Alex Telles, which was the show, I think it's the Moments cards. We got Luke Shaw, which didn't win it, unfortunately. Still is a nice card right there, man, because of that physicality. Just add a pace factor in terms of chem styles. And then we got Hernandez, Cancelo, and obviously Wan-Bissaka. Davies as well as a left wing, but you can move him to a left back. He's got insane pace, insane shooting, insane dribbling. Like, look at the stats on this card, almost the 80 club. So very, very nice fullbacks right there. And yeah, man, it's all around it. Good fullbacks, right? We're gonna jump over to the next segment, CDMs, CMs / cams, man. The ball winners, the box-to-box players, the cams. You know, it's all in one right there. Literally, CDMs, CMs, and cams, man. We got the likes of the bench. Will start off with the gold cards that are probably the cheapest. Renato Sanchez, Goretzka. These guys will be, I'd say, reliable if you are starting an RTG, or if you are actually, more or less, you could actually, if you're spending coins more on your defense and attack and you need cheap midfielders, these are the players to get, if that makes sense. You got Haji, which is obviously a very, very good cam, and I added him in the medium range because there's a lot of expensive cams right there in the expensive one. You will see. We got Kubo, very, very good card, man, to and very, very nice links as well. 16k for a card. It is insane pace, 4-star, 4-star. Obviously doesn't get upgraded, but yeah, you just boost his shooting, probably something like a dead eye. You should be good to go. Bellingham, Valverde, obviously move him. His card. You got the likes of the players that are here, man. Guendouzi. Now this, I remember he had a special card last year. I don't know why he had the same cards every year. I mean, he had a special card last year. Like, yes, I like this card, but they gotta be more creative, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you add something with pace, he's going to go 90 rated CDM. If you add a shadow. Shadow just does it, man, in my opinion. He looks insane, and I definitely would say he would be good in game right there. So if you're rocking La Liga, League 1, he's actually gonna be nice for links in terms of squad builders. So I'm definitely gonna add him some people's squads right there, man. Vieira, 50 tokens, I think it was 50 or 40. Was it 40? I think it was 40 tokens. There's someone currently screaming outside. I'm not entirely sure why. Hopefully they're fine. We got the likes of Zambo, Lucas Paqueta. We got Benessa right there. We got Sissoko. Very, very cheap, reliable, absolute beasts. They ball winners. They absolute tanks, box-to-box players. Jumping over to the expensive ones that are absolute tanks, box-to-box. Just insane midfielders, man, that will absolutely do your head in champs, right? They got Neymar. We'll look at the cams, which is Neymar, Messi. Got Bernardo Silva can play cam or CM. Fernandez can play cam or CM. We got the ball winners that is like the young Goretzka. Bruno Guimaraes obviously did not get an upgrade, unfortunately. So sorry for Brazil, man. Feel sorry for Neymar as well, man. At least he's tied level with Pele, though, in terms of goals. At least he got his goal. So fair play to him. Right, we got obviously the icons, and then obviously the World Cup cards and the World Cup icons, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're always going to be meta, man. You guys already know. Like, look at that. Like, that is insane. Marquisio. If you have Marquisio, right, and like Ruud Gullit and Zidane in the midfield, you're winning 20 out of 20 games in champs. It does not matter if you're a Division 7 player. Those guys are that good, man. You got Schweinsteiger as well. Very, very nice card. Petit, if you packed him, he will be okay for you. I'll be completely honest. 3-star, 3-star, box to box, and can actually play as a ball winner. So you guys can choose. And Sane, very, very nice cam as well. I definitely think his only downfall is his weak foot. But man, this guy, when he gets going, he's insane. He can play anywhere in attack. Insane pace. And then obviously this Bellingham, man. Oof, he played so well in the World Cup. I really, really enjoyed the way this man played. So sad for him to see him go, but he is only 19 as well, boys. Like, think about that. 19 and you're playing that good in the World Cup as well. He has a good future ahead of him, man. I definitely think if you were to add something, though, probably a shadow or an engine, just to boost any stats that need boosting, if that makes sense. He doesn't really need boosting, but you know what I mean right there. But yeah, very, very solid bunch of cards right there. We're gonna jump over to the wingers, and yeah, you guys know wingers, man, are also very, very vital, especially if you are playing 4-2-2-2, the 4-2-3-1s. You need those 5-star skill players. You need those fast cutting in players, especially guys that can finesse outside the box and trivela right there, or just run all the way down the wing, depending on your game style, and then obviously cut in and pass the ball to the player in the box and score. Literally, that's what you need. We're gonna move over to the golds. It is Dembele, Vini, got likes of Mane, Neymar, Messi. Those are the golds that are absolutely insane. Cheap, medium priced, absolute banger of cards right there. You've got the likes of, obviously, I'd say cheap promo cards if you like Zaha and Fred. Fred is actually a nice card on the wings. I actually played with him in draft and I really enjoyed his card. So I did add him right there. Got Dam's card, which in my opinion looks like a very cheap beast due to the fact that he has insane pace, insane agility and balance. A little bit iffy on the finishing, but man, oh man, if you're rocking a cheap team, this guy is your man. Look at his stats, and as well as obviously he's 5'11", so you'll be that lanky, fast, lean body type winger right there. You got Liao, insane. Any card of Liao is just gonna be great. Even in the start of a game, still to now, like to this day, even he's I think that striker card is gonna be amazing. We got Corona, very versatile. Insane card, 5-star. Bale, if you can link him, will do well. Ikone, and I think it was Simon as well. Those are like literally similar players. They are so good on the wings. So if you're rocking a cheap team, if not even an expensive team, and those are your wingers, you will still do well. Because they obviously get so fast to their destination, if that makes sense. Cheers, Jeff, right there, man. And obviously Dembele, you guys know all those cards. Well, I just added him because he was an objective card. If you're rocking him, yeah, I think he's a very meaty card at best, but very okay if you're starting out. Jump over to the next one. It is not meaty cards, it is the medium to expensive priced right wing / left wingers. You got insane World Cup cards, insane World Cup FUT hero cards, and yeah, look at that bench, look at those players. Alawiren still gonna be insane, both of his cards. Stoichkov, now this is an interesting one that I absolutely adored because, boys, he's only 600, okay, not only 680k, but if you do him with fodder, so you get the World Cup, you get, I think it's a World Cup swaps, and then you get like the 84 times 20. You can do this card really easy, man. And you're going to look at a card that has 4-star, can play striker as his position change, and you literally add something like a engine. For someone that is 5'10", I think he's an average body type. I think he's perfect for striker position. So I'm trying to find engine. He goes to a 91 rated striker / 92 rated CF. Very nice card, and 4-star won't have any faults there. So he's up there with the card that I probably want to get in the future, man. And yeah, dynamic image and everything was sick. And yeah, all these cards are insane. Quadrado, probably amazing in attack but better in defense. Son, Mane, you got Kite, probably a midfielder as well, but can play as winger. You know, I just added some of these cards that are just absolutely meta in any position they play. You got the likes of Messi, insane, people love his card. Ribery, that card I absolutely hate, man. If you have Ribery in your team, you just know you're a sweat. 100% you're a sweat. Ginola, Vini, all of these cards are just sweaty but very nice in teams. Saka as well is very cheap, and I definitely think he's a little bit too cheap for my liking, man. I definitely think he's going to be insane anyway in attack. So yeah, if you were to add something, let's see what people add. I actually don't know what to add for him, so I will see from the community. So they add a Hunter, which he doesn't really need that pace boost. I don't know, man. I just feel like either an engine or Maestro could do for someone like Zaha. I don't know why. Something like that, man. But yeah, he looks like a nice card. Jump over to the very last segment, because I know this video is very long. Shout out to you, whoever is still watching, though. Appreciate all you lads. And tell me if you guys are still playing FIFA, by the way. If you're playing clubs, I haven't actually touched clubs in a while. This is the cheap to medium priced strikers, by the way, CFs. And we're looking at World Cup cards, yes. Under 100,000 coins. Looking at the likes of Crespo, just over 100. But this Suka, man, oh my days. For someone that is under 100k, that is 4-star, decent pace, very nice agility and balance, very nice shooting. If you were to add something like a Hunter, he's going to go to a 91 rated striker. Literally, like, I think I'm going to try and use him in my team because he's so cheap, you know. I don't know why he's so cheap, but that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe because icons don't get that good links, maybe. King, insane. I absolutely hate versing him. I need to probably do his card in the future. Like, he's just so cheap to do. 35k. An 87 rated striker beast, 4-star as well, literally like Suka almost. The cheap Suka. You got Cancelo, Ramos, Giroud apparently is really good. David, James, you guys already know, man. This segment, CF / strikers is gonna be amazing. And obviously that bench, you guys know, you've played them in champs. You look at them, they're on the popular page for a reason. It all makes sense. Shevchenko, another good one. Higuain, insane. Papin, very nice. So yeah, Suarez, very hard to link, but a nice card to start off with. Ben Yedder, this year he's not giving me that meta aspects, but he's there to just start off, you know. He's still gonna be Benita, man. So yeah, fair play to him. The last segment, as I'm losing my breath right there, and this is why CF strikers that are cheap to medium. Look at that bench. Look at that cards, man. I just never really explain why they meta. You guys will just know. Just trust me. Drogba, Dalglish, Van Persie, Cruyff, Eto'o, Leao, Mbappe, and Kunku, all insane cards, and in my opinion, probably the best cards in the game, hands down. I'm trying to find the best valued card. Probably someone like a Van Persie. Apparently he's insane at like in a 4-2-3-1, so you guys can rock him there. Salah is insane as well. I like this Richarlison. Asensio, I haven't really heard that much from him, but judging by his stats, yes, I'm a stats merchant, he does look nice. Brolin is, in my opinion, up there with the best valued card. He's insane. Everything this guy does is just absolutely meta, is insane. So yeah, keen if you didn't fair play, we will do well. But yeah, that's literally the best CFs / strikers that are expensive. This Rafael Leao, by the way, no faults in my opinion. 5-star skills. Wait, 5-star skills. I swear his normal card didn't have 5-star skills. Yeah, this one, oh my days. Rafael Leao, bro. Now I understand why it's so expensive. That is an insane card. Just the finishing a little bit low, but damn, that is an insane card, man. Oh my word. If I packed him, I would be so happy. Nonetheless, that is the best players in each position. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please do smash a like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Shout out you guys. Shout out you guys. Shout out Pirates. Thank you so much. Check you boys in the next one. Peace, boys.